We are expecting record numbers for the year-end holiday travel season.
Floridians will close out 2024 setting some travel records.
AAA predicts 7.1 million Floridians will travel 50 miles or more from home this holiday season. That's 220,000 more travelers than the previous record high, set last year. Mark Jenkins of AAA.
You could expect minimal congestion on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, where a lot of times that's when people will often already be at their destination. So a lot fewer people out there on the road.
Something you may not have thought of if you're traveling other than by car is travel insurance. And if you're traveling by car, there may be a few items you haven't thought of.
Our advice to drivers, you certainly want to make sure that your vehicle is ready for the road. Now is a great time to get a vehicle inspection, ensure everything from your brakes, battery, headlights, windshield wiper blades, ensure everything is up to working order so you don't spend any of your holidays on the roadside. Of course, AAA will be there to respond to stranded vehicles. We're expecting about more than 800,000 calls for vehicle issues, breakdowns, you name it. And of course, we'll be providing our Tow-to-Go program through the holiday. Anybody that is tempted to drive impaired, we certainly want to discourage people from doing that.
And Jenkins says to observe some basic safe driving tips.
We're reminding drivers to remain alert. Keep an eye out, not just on the traffic lanes in front of you, but also on the shoulders of the road. Watch out for people who are on the roadside, including people with car trouble, but also our roadside technicians.
The AAA Emergency Roadside Service phone is 1-800-AAA-HELP. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
This local news is a service of your hometown Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
I live in Lake County, in the portion of Lake County that is in the 6th District. Grew up on a farm in Kentucky, attended the University of Kentucky, and now back in Florida. I've lived in the 6th District for the last 2 years.
We're hearing from the third Republican running to replace Congressman Mike Waltz, who is heading to the White House.
Aaron Baker is a general contractor working in North Central Florida.
What's important to me is I believe that we need to get back to a point in time where a true America First citizen servant is able to serve the people without all of the special interest money involved in politics. The church is very important to me. I believe that in order to build a strong community, that the church is one of the most important parts of that.
If elected, Baker says he'll work to improve the lives and livelihoods of locals working in agriculture.
One of the areas that is important to me is the infrastructure that the federal government can provide. What I'm hearing from farmers is that the storm runoff water is not clean enough to use for agriculture purposes. So there's the opportunity there for the federal government to come in with some additional infrastructure available to be able to build the water treatment plants so that in the next 2 years, the agriculture industry in Flagler and St. Johns County specifically would be able to have more access to clean water for agriculture purposes.
On Thursday, we'll hear from Democrat candidate Purvi Bangdawala. I'm Daryl Moody reporting.
You never know where you're going to spot the litter getter.
I spotted the litter getter boat on the Matanzas River and I flagged it down. Silas Tanner, program director for Matanzas Riverkeeper.
Got about 7 volunteers out here today conducting a cleanup. If you spot us out, give us a shout, and if you see anything, let us know.
But it's a challenge to get the litter getter around St. Johns County.
We're trying to fundraise to get a truck so that we can tow the boat around the watersheds.
If you'd like to help and you love oysters,
got an oyster roast in January and one in February that we're using to help fundraise for our truck that we're looking to tow the litter getter with. For more information, you can go to our website, matanzasriverkeeper.org, or you can follow us on our social platforms. We're on Facebook and Instagram.
in other news, most county-run government offices will be closed today, tomorrow, and Thursday, and will resume normal hours on Friday. The tax collector and clerk's offices, however, will reopen on Thursday. Garbage, recycling, and yard waste in the county will not be collected tomorrow. Beginning Thursday, collections will be delayed by 1 day, with all pickups being completed by Saturday. In the city of St. Augustine, there will be no solid waste collection tomorrow in observance of Christmas. This includes all trash, recycling, and yard debris services. Collections will be suspended tomorrow only. I'd like to take this time to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas. If you're Jewish, a blessed Hanukkah season to you and yours. For St. Augustine's Local Morning News, I'm Liz Ryan.
And now you're up to date with St. Augustine's Local Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.